Alright people, welcome back to another video. Really quick, just wanted to leave this in so you can see how I set up my defense on limited, or in limited rather, when I play these games. Again, you tailor it to your style, tailor it to how you would like to play. You want to play somebody tight, if you want to smother them and force them into the paint, that's your business. If you want to smother them to avoid those three-pointers, probably should. But again, know your personnel and know what you're getting into. Now, as we begin this one, right, off the rip, I see that he's going to be sweaty on defense. He's pressing. He's getting turnovers. Not gonna lie, I almost said fuck it and just quit, right? Because this can be very frustrating when you're playing somebody that plays this style of defense. Let's just be honest. And not gonna lie, in the beginning, it worked a little bit, but you gotta remember, the first quarter, or even the first two quarters sometimes, online, I see a lot of people quit out in the beginning of games that they probably would have came back in. See, this is what I'm talking about. So he forced a horrible shot. Now, things can improve over time. You know that, right? So you don't want to just automatically go out there, shoot yourself in the foot by quitting early. And this is going to be a prime example of that, not to spoil the video. But I wanted you to kind of pay attention to how he was playing and how I adjusted throughout the game in order to, one, make it competitive, and two, to ultimately try and come out on top. I'm not going to say if you won or not. But look at this. That trapper badge will make you do things like that. Somebody had to have had a Hall of Fame trapper. I should have checked, but I completely forgot as the game went on. And, you know, he's pressing in the backcourt. He's extending pressure. And this is the thing that killed me, because I kept getting that animation. And that's one that I haven't seen in 2K21. This was the first time that I seen that animation. Alright. So, what I decided to do right here, I decided to start to run a half-court press, just to put more pressure on his people, to make sure that things like that with Clay weren't going down easy. And I decided to be a little more aggressive on offense, as you see there. Trying to just come back at this point. If you look at the scores, he's up 13 points. So trying to create on offense, trying to set my offense up right, that was huge. But the one thing I'll preach, running a patient offense, taking a step back, not panicking. If you panic, you're gonna lose this game, and the score differential is gonna be a lot worse than it was. And it also goes down to stopping those three-point opportunities, man, because that's where he's getting most of his points. It's not really him working his skill per se, it's us giving him open shots. Somebody has to stay on that man. If you see that start to happen, and he's only scoring good one right there. But if he's only scoring with one player, set your defense to focus on that player. These settings are not in this game to sit here and break it, per se. Now there are some, yes, but not all of them. You know, set your defense to watch this player, or rotate your men off of one player and play defense. Look at that. Now look at this score. But this is because I did not panic in this first quarter. And look at me. I'm playing on-ball defense now. He's missing shots. You have to do that, because now it's going to force him to look for another option. And more than likely, it'll be a subconscious decision. He's not even going to realize that you forced him to do that, unless he's a good player and he's used to doing this. But not many people online are. They just do things that they see YouTubers talk about. Look at that. Look at how we end off this quarter. Remember, he was up 13. So we go on our run and we start the second quarter. Now, as we step into the second quarter, I'm going to do this real quick. Please like, comment, subscribe also, because I'm going to be doing more of these videos, as I said before, just so you can have an idea of how to take your game to that next level. Just little things that you can do if you're struggling, if if you need to complete XP challenges, even Spotlight. I still haven't done my Spotlight, God's honest truth. Because there's a couple of players I needed, and it just 2K just happened so fast. Look at that. Now we're getting steal opportunity. But 2K just happened so fast until they got away from it. We'll probably finish it up this week coming up. The good part is something special coming for y'all within the next week or so. So stay tuned. You definitely want to click that notification bell so that you know when I post my next video. You want to be the first out there to see it. Trust me. And so a little side note as Robert Origins is the street one. Let me know if you're on pace to get Galaxy Open David Robinson. If you're on pace to get Galaxy Open Forbes. Just curious. I remember like maybe a couple of weeks ago. Wow, that sucks. I remember a couple of weeks ago, there were a bunch of players that kind of abandoned the line and didn't think they would. My last video, I touched on that. Doesn't matter. It's a Galaxy Open. You worked your ass off for it. You might as well take it. Unless you're buying packs and shit like that. Which it would be nice to buy a pack and get Derrick Rose, but what about odds of that? As you saw in my last video, Derrick Rose is a clutch. So I could only imagine how good he is. I did a comparison, and definitely want to have that card. You need somebody slotted in that position. And I will be able to defend a lot of the people that you're going to end up running into unlimited. I mean, this is where you kind of shape out your team for the rest of the year, because these are the highest tiers that they have out there. I mean, unless they break the game, and I don't know, these are the coaches that they have. I think it was popular, right? They add them in, you're able to go over 90 pounds. I probably doubt it. I don't see them getting that crazy. Clear path foul. Horrible foul. Just let them take the 2 points. Because then you potentially give up 4. Never do that. It's a learning example right there. But, yeah, let me know what you think of these new packs. New players that are available. Me personally, I want that Michael Jordan card, and I want my Scottie Pippen. If I could run Mike and Scottie with basically the squad that I have right now, there's not too many pieces that I'm missing. Yeah, I'm good. If I run that online, it's going to be a problem. But I mean, that's like... Look at this. So now we go from being down 13 to down by 3. Then it becomes a seesaw battle. But look at that. This is what I'm talking about. Just paying attention to that one play. You can set the your defensive settings to focus on it, or you can do it yourself, and that's what it came down to.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now.
I'm trying to give y'all another tip. Look at that. Like, just having him on denied ball in that situation, it's consistently giving us those steals that we're looking for. And look, third quarter, again, we didn't quit. Get another steal. But third quarter, right? We take our first lead of the game.
And here's Bryant for 3.
And that should have won. Can't make them all, right? But that's how this goes, yo. It's a fight. You gotta battle your way back. This is what it is, part of the game. Look at that beautiful reverse layup. Reverse alley-oop. But this is where he starts to kind of fall apart. Look at this. This is where you see real sweaty players too. Like if he was another player, I'm sure he would have quit. But gotta give him his credit where credit is due. You look here, this is me just resetting my offense and my defense. And one thing that you do want to learn are the series. Now, there are different series that have different things like horn, fist, and floppy. If you don't understand what that means, go into the start menu and go into your playbook, the way that you would set your plays, and just look at how those plays run. Do it in like a domination game or offline mode so you don't time out. But go and look at what those mean and you'll get an idea of how you need to call plays or what plays you would call in a game situation to adjust. Look at how they're defending. This is a little bit more sophisticated than most people are used to, but just look at how they're defending you. Look at the screens that those plays run, and those series are based off of those plays in particular. So you want to familiarize yourself with that as we get later into the series or later into the 2K title, because that's what's going to help you in the long run, knowing how to run those plays and just running the right offense. She be shit out of luck, trust me, because it took me a while too. It's not an overnight process. Now we step into the fourth quarter. Also, another major key for y'all, real quick, dribble moves. If you're not familiarized with the dribble moves, if dribbling is one of those things that you need improvement in, or just look at the tutorials on YouTube. There's plenty of them. The one that I'll direct you to is NBA 2K Toots. He goes through different badges and different moves that maybe you need to pick up, maybe you need to learn. It's not just the Curry slide in this game. Like, look at that. Look at how that hezzy just opened me up for a straight rim run. You know? It's little things like that. You just gotta know when and how to use it. Don't just sit here and mash the stick, pause. But make sure that you know what you're doing. You don't know what you're doing, it's gonna show and you're gonna get your ass cracked. Trust me. It has happened all weekend. I got my first ring this weekend off of fluke. The only ring, alright? But I got my ring off of fluke. People kept quitting out. And they wasn't even playing the game. Like, they just saw the squad and quit. And that's not a tip off to me. I just know how to pick a squad. Like, I have Bobo and Giannis. The rim runners are not going to want to play against them. Trust me. If you have a one-dimensional offense, you're going to have a big problem playing against somebody like me. I had one game I quit too, but it was because, what did he do? He was just doing extra shit. I forgot. I completely forgot why. But you'll run into people, like the score was crazy too. It was like 32-6. I think he might have had his end. Maybe that was it. But it was just something weird with him and you'll run into that. You know when to hold him and when to fold him. I don't always quit out of games. But when I see something that's like clearly off, yeah. And his squad wasn't even that good. That was the kick in the ass. But I mean, again, you'll run into it. Just move on with your life. I mean, you can't win them all. So now, if you look at the score, I'm up 11, and this is where it gets fun because he is completely falling apart at this point. Completely. And look at this. I think he might have been using out of strike pack at his end, and that's why he was hitting those shots so consistently in the beginning. And what you'll learn from the strike pack at his end, if you're online, you have to adjust it. So I think he might have adjusted it at some point in the game and just completely messed up his offense. And this is why you don't rely on things like that. You have to, no matter what, you have to know how to play the game. You have to know how to play the game. Because if you don't and you run into a situation like that, you're gonna get your ass whooped. But now he's back to the full court shit. And it just got fun from there. You know, I was saying GG to him. But it's over at this point. From a 13-point deficit to a damn near 20-point lead. Like, you can't make this up. Last little thing to address too, if the last video was a little choppy or anything like that, I think I fixed it. There were a couple of parts on there that I saw, but that was that. I have another video that I'll be uploading, hopefully tonight. It's another look at a different game mode, and as you see, we win the game 79-58. let's go through the stats really quick just to see how it panned out. 4 for 6 is not bad from 3. 70%, 70%, 80%, 85 rather. Like, I didn't miss many shots. It's all about patient offense and efficiency. And you just look at the efficiency. 50% in basketball is not bad. I had one person that was under 50%, I believe. And look at his shots. 4 for 12 from 3. That hurt him badly. 4 for 12, 0 for 2. And he was dark Madison too, which was surprising. You know, he only hit 1 3-pointer. He should have stuck with him, but he wasn't paying attention. Look at how bad he was efficiency-wise. But again, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Take a look at my unlimited. We're about to get into this next. But yeah, baby, we out shit. Thanks for tuning in.